I could get myself like a fairly consistent top 32, basically. I could keep getting top 32 points and maybe break top 16 like once throughout the season if I got a lucky bracket. I don't know. I kind of like want to start actually playing the challenges. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll do that next season. Maybe I'll start competing next season rather than casting. I don't know. I didn't think about it. But my plan was to just cast all of challenges in season 1. Oh, these guys are gearing up to go, so I'm my body's ready. My body is very, very ready. Let's get that music off as shit's about to kick off. I don't know, like, depending on the bracket you can get, like, I would either expect myself to go out in round 1, or if I get a lucky bracket. Honestly, with a really lucky bracket, a really, really, really lucky bracket could get, like, top 8, maybe. And the only reason I say that is because we've seen Inz, INZ, got himself top 4, and I, like, no offense to Inz, but I really don't think he's a top 4 player. I think he's, like, a top 16, top 32 player. In fact, if I had like a week of practice, I think I'd be a very even match for Inz. So I think with a really lucky bracket, I could probably possibly get a top 8, maybe a top 4. But, you know, that's assuming that like people like Bukster and Pikawa and Neutrino and Silence and so on just get these really, really difficult starts early on where they have to go up against serious Cypher, CNZ. So maybe once in a blue moon. Anyway, we've got a much more interesting thing at the moment. We've got Pikawa versus Bukster, big game. We're in round 3. Loser's out, winner goes through, and points mean prizes at the moment. You need to start getting yourself on the board a bit. We're checking out Pikawa off the beginning. Wow, actually, that hit direct. That's a nutty rocket right there. I don't think he was expecting it to do more than like 50. He was probably aiming for splash, but that is a fatty rocket there. Buxter's running head on into him. Hits a good rocket himself. Pikawa will top up with the heavy. But stacks have been a little bit fragile. Even investing a rocket jump to get himself that railgun. But it means he's got to be really, really careful on the map. The light, the funny thing is the light actually spawns at a really weird time for him. Because there's a chance that Bukster could have used that sound cue to attack. But now we've got a free rail over the other side. He needs to do some damage. There's a nice little rail shot. He hasn't seen that there's a totem there. Oh, he has now. Good spot. Pikawa's playing this well, actually. I like what Pikawa's up to. Buxton needs to find a way to stabilize himself, and he's not doing that. He's railed onto a light. He can take one more rail shot, but now he needs to get out of here. Pikawa's so close to picking up the kill, but Buxter's going to get some health from the totem. He's going to get a couple of lights, and he's back into a decent shape, and now challenging for the mega health. So you can see how the controller's twisting and turning. Very difficult to see what's going to go on. That was actually a really sick jump from Bukster. That threw off Pikawa a lot in terms of the trajectory. Wow, he goes up the bounce pad. I think Pikawa can't believe it. We even get a drop down. Pikawa's on 2 HP. He can't find a way out. Bukster gets the drop from Banana and secures first blood here. That bounce pad play really threw off Pikawa completely. Control was kind of just sneaking into Buxter's way at that point. But sometimes you want to do something unpredictable to get an advantage. Let's see you later, rail. Get in my face. Pikawa's still challenging. Oh my god, Pikawa hit so much there. Buxter's going to regret that. He needs to find a way to get around the weapons again. His stack is fine. He's found mega health off the spawn. He's found a light armor. He's got LG. But he needs other weapons too. Sacrifices a small amount of stack in order to get himself rockets. And it's all about the mega yet again. I don't even know if he did get mega. Has he got... He might even have 3 totems up. Oh, he certainly doesn't anymore. Oh. And hits the totem too. Hey, he cleared it. It's all fine. Mitten. Are you talking about what I was saying I could do earlier? Yeah. I'll shut up. I'm not sure. Defer, maybe. Practice is practice. Very close to fair at the moment as we're getting towards that halfway mark. Pikawa knows where he is. Good rockets from above, but he can't stop him. He drops actually, and Buck's already gone down. He needs these rockets to be perfect. Rockets were fine. The switch to the LG at the last moment. Bukster is going to hate looking back at this part of the VOD. This is sort of tenuous lead at the moment for Pikawa. His stack's not brilliant, but his weaponry's good. That machine gun is hurting a lot. Gonna hear him in a second. Oh, it's a little bit late on it, but still getting good rockets actually. Had to get 4 rockets down. Bukster, yeah, it took a lot of work to be taken down. Landing the shots that he needs. It's gonna be late onto the heavy. Oh my god. Bukster just needs to get out. Oh, what a rail shot again. So quick to the mark. Looks for a rail. Bukster's just trying to get out a little bit, and Pikawa's just barely getting enough sight of him. Just for small amounts of frames at a time. So Bukster will have 60, 70 armor. Now he's going to get his health up. Oh, these little drive-bys. And full major item control for Pikawa. Excuse me. No more rockets left. Clickety click. We know we love that click. Wow. That was a shot. Yeah, and I think he heard a sound cue there. It's like, okay, free heavy. Free heavy is fun. Oh. Like, he wants to pick up as much of an advantage as possible. And Bukster just hit 3 rails in a row. And Pikawa just needs to get out of there. Like, he is on the brink of massive amounts of disappointment. He's pushed away from the light armor. Bukster's rails. Okay, that's disgusting from Bukster. Like, just 10 seconds ago, Pikawa is feeling amazing about life. And then Bukster just takes a dump all over him, so to speak. Like, that was disgusting. He's pushing in on him. He hits a direct rocket. Pikawa struggling. Bukster needs to kind of race around towards the heavy and hit this rail. If he can hit this rail, he's a god. No, he's not a god. That was still a great rail shot, though. And he has got the stack advantage, so making sure that he finds some amount of damage is still very, very positive. He's overcommitted. He's big overcommitment from him. And he's got no rails left. Uh-oh. God. Oh, that made me wince. Overcommitment to the chase on heavy. He should have been going for the item for himself first. He hasn't got any rails left. I think Bukster overcooked it on that effort to come back too soon. He's got to get out again. Oh, we've just seen him. Is he really going to try to defend this? He's got only LG, 5 rockets, no rails. It's so difficult for him to get the railgun. He really needs 100, 100. And Pikawa is back up to fully stacked out. Okay, Pikawa is in a really nasty position there. Kind of up a load of free damage. One rocket to go. Yep, he pauses to hit the rail. He hits 2 in a row. He's not railable at the moment. He's going to win himself this item, so... There's a minute and a half left, but Bukster's making leaps and bounds in order to come back in this. If he can get himself the heavy... Okay, and he's looking really, really good now. Pikawa is in a world of trouble. So many items. He can maybe get himself to 100 health, 50 armor. I don't even think he can do that. He's got to keep hitting these defensive rail shots, and Bukster's got to stop missing these jumps. I think he just heard him. Spot. Rail. Okay, this has got to be the comeback. Perfectly played there from Bukster. He's going to rush down Mega Health to see if he can hold that item, but it means he's going to lose out on one major item. Oh, could be a bit of a game changer right here. Yeah, he's got to back away. Back away. Oh my god. Super close game at the moment between Pikawa and Bukster, and this is just map 1. Oh, Bukster, you gotta hit these rails, dude. You gotta hit these rails. Really good rocket. Bukster looks a tiny bit shaky at the moment. He's managed to hit one big rail. That rail could have earned him the kill. And he's not punishing on heavy right now. Pikawa hasn't dropped back for it. One rail will be a lifesaver for Bukster. That means that Bux is now able to kind of keep control on his side a little bit. And that this Mega Health is going to be not too difficult to get. So Bukster, now we're in a sudden death. Certainly a favorite. He might even consider dropping down. I would delay the heavy. Yeah, and he's going to do that. It really looks like he's taken it from this point. And there's a big split now. So he's got the heavy. Now he needs to find a way to attack the Mega Health. And when I say attack, he doesn't need to pick it up himself. He just needs to do damage on it. Pikawa is broken away from it. This is really, really sketchy. Mega Health's up, but he's not hitting shit. Oh, there's a rail. Could kill him, but he's found the health bubble. Pikawa hits one amazing rocket, but he's missing these vertical rails. Both players missing big shots. Bukster playing with fire in the way that he strategized on that. And he's probably going to lose out on heavy. Now Pikawa's got a big advantage. Bukster shouldn't have looked to pick up that Mega. He should have looked only to do damage onto it. Bukster really, really wants to get himself... Oh my god, what? He hits the rocket? Oh, but Pikawa gets the rail. That is going to be the map 2. The Polish player. He has an advantage as we go into the second, but a seriously bloody close map 1. Seriously, seriously close. I think Bukster messed it up, though. He had full control, but he wanted more. And sometimes less is more in that instance. What he needed to do is possibly find a way up to rocket. So if he didn't want to rocket jump and invest that health, then I would have thought about maybe going via nails, going onto the bounce pad, go up and try and do some damage from the side, or just look for like literally any exit damage whatsoever. There's multiple ways that you can get that done. But he went up the bounce pad, and as soon as that happened, even though he got the Mega Health and he got out of there, his stack was broken. He was out of position to get himself over to heavy, and Pikawa managed to play it. He managed to execute on some great shots, and he managed to follow up with a brilliant series of play to secure control himself. So that was super nicely done from Pikawa. And I think Bukster he needed to slow down a bit. It was like a mistake that happens a lot at all levels, that you get full control and feel that you just deserve all the items anyway, and then you just play as if you're going to get the items, and it's alright, he's going to forfeit it because he knows I have full control. Yo, Al, cheers for the raid, man. Thanks very much.
Prepare to fight. Round
I need to do the scores quickly.
2, 1, fight.
Let's get ourselves in it. Okay, I'm going to follow Bukster at the moment. And we'll see what he can do with the Strock, because Oh, because I'm not used to seeing him with a crouch sliding character. Is he not going to crouch slide? Has he crouch slid yet at all? I mean, I guess we're only 30 seconds in. This is actually going to be hilarious. Because he's not someone who uses that kind of movement normally. He's not crouch sliding with Strog. Wait, Strog didn't have his crouch slide removed, did he? It's actually hilarious. I mean, I respect it, but it is hilarious. He's behind you! There's a bloody pantomime here. I thought Zron was casting in Russian. Did his, like, friend Avik abandon him? Boom! 75 damage. I just think Bukster's, like, doesn't care. I mean, fair enough, but I feel like you're missing a trick, right? Like, you do what you're comfortable with. You don't want to crouch slide if you think you're just going to miss all of your jumps, but it's weird. It's really, really weird, and I think it's just putting him at a disadvantage because he's not reaching, like, maximum optimization with his movement. I really want Bukster to win this though, because it will just be hilarious. Oh my god, that rocket was close. It would just be hilarious to win a map just not. It would. What is going on? Oh, that was close. It'd be like winning with clutch and not using his dash, or winning with Sorlag and not using any air control the entire time. Yo, Shining Unmatched, thanks very much for the biddies, man. Hope you're enjoying the games today. It's just bizarre, isn't it? Oh, that was a lot of HMG damage. Ow. Oh! Bukster gets himself on the board. His control's not bad at the moment. He's going to get himself the lightning gun. He's just going to hit where Pikawa is. He's just making so much noise, he can't really tell what he's doing. And Pikawa has got dual wield available. HMG, get the HMG out here. It's so slow getting out the HMG. Heavy, does he know that Heavy wasn't taken? Yeah, he does know. Fox is pretty good at that. I'd expect him to not make mistakes in his timing. No, what the hell? He went with his movement. You see what? He's like rocket bounced him. Oh god. Oh god, this could go badly. This could go really badly. He didn't want his character to move into the room. He took like a load of extra damage because of that. Oh my god, it's a mutual frag. So Pikawa still got the lead at the moment. Are they going to race for Heavy? I think they are. Oh, he misses the rockets though. If he hits that at like one opening rocket, he's in great shape. This is hard. Oh, the rockets. So good. Oh, he gets the kill with a Pika. Here we go. Bukster ties it up. Gets a little bit of extra health. Got the mega health coming for him too. Heavy will go over to Pikawa. This light's going to spawn in a second. I'm pretty sure. Why are you going over here? This is such a dangerous position to hold. Go to nail room. Get the light. Dude, HMG, man. Oh, that was a nice rocket. He knows exactly where it sent him. He's going to go back in for it, and Pikawa dies as a result of it. This time, Bukster really wants to prioritize the heavy armor, which I think is a good shout. He's got the HMG again. Good weapon to have. Pikawa doesn't have that. He needs to back away, get the health. This light's going to spawn in 2 seconds as well in Nail Room. He just saw that the rocket got taken, so he knows roughly what Pikawa's up to. Time that gets destroyed in front of him. Really nice LG from Bukster. Perfect. Oh, that was so good from Bukster. But keep in mind, guys, Bukster has... Oh, look at that. He goes for the mega health because Pikawa saw that he went for the heavy last time, so assumed that he would do the same again. Bukster now managed to secure 2 major items. And he's done so much damage. God, if he switched to LG there, he gets the kill straight up. Follow-up rocket is also... It's just pure sex right there. Really, really nice. It's getting a little bit crazy now. He needs to watch out. He needs to back out. Back out from this. He goes in. Oh, no! If he picks up the Mega, it's almost worth it. But it's just not. It's just not worth it. Pikawa could turn it around now. Bukster isn't using crouch slide because he's not someone who traditionally plays with movement mechanics other than straight VQ3 strafing. He's very good with the strafe, just regular strafe champions, but if you introduce crouch sliding, or even... I'm not sure about dashing, I don't know how comfortable he is with that. He's gonna get heavy, but he might die. Or... like Anaki's Solag movement he doesn't work with. Pikawa weak, man. Bukster... He's got some magic here on Corrupted Keep. And I don't know if it's like throwing Pikawa off the fact that he's using this champion without crouch slide. It's hilarious. But it's awesome. It's showing, like... You play the champion however the hell you want. Can it crouch slide? Sure. Do you have to use it? No. Just do whatever the hell you want. This should be another kill for him. Oh, actually, maybe not. I didn't realize that Pikawa took so much stack during that period. Wait, did he? He had 100. He just looked hot. Pikawa's so weak. That switch to machine gun, a little bit clutch. There's no attack. And he's safe. And there's a light armor. Wow, actually that rocket hits him. He's only got 1 rocket left. Just keeping himself behind the fence a little. That was a nice push down. Really good moment to choose to push. And he might be able to set himself up well for the heavy here. He's going to get rockets too. This is really nice work from Bukster. He's picked his moments to move incredibly well. And I didn't expect the maps to go down this way, but Bukster might even be able to secure this. Bounce pad pushes. We know what happened last game. Don't let it happen again. Again, the rockets are great, but you're giving Pikawa an inch now. Is he going to take that full mile off of you? Okay. Well, he's still going to want that light, I'm pretty sure. And at this stage, for Bukster, you just play it slow. You've done great work. You've got full control. Like, just, you don't need to fight. Okay, well, he's fighting, and he's winning the fight, so I guess that's fine. That's GG right there, in my opinion. Bukster. Okay, John, chill out. Christ. Honestly, I don't even know what I just saw, guys. Bukster just beat Pikawa 11-6 as strong without using crouch slide 1. His movement's actually been really, really good anyway, though. That just seriously happened, guys. Bukster beat Pikawa on Corrupted Keep with Strong without using crouch slide. Okay then. I mean, these kind of things have been done before. But let's just not use like a game-changing mechanic at all. Fine. No problem. I have mad respect for Bukster at the moment. That is amazing. I'm gonna try and say to Bukster out. I don't want to like disturb him through this. I'm just gonna ask him after the whole series is finished because we're 1-1 now. Now's not the time for personal questions to the players. I'm just asking, do you know that Stroke has crouch slide? He did slide when using the Pikawa and sliding into the room. I don't think he slid even at that point. I think he actually got bounced with the rocket into the room. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. Holy crap. Shining unmatched. Dropping the biddies like there's nothing. Thanks so much for your support, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, again, hope you're having like an amazing weekend, man. The games are fun right now. The games are really, really fun at the moment. So I said, Bukster wanted to humiliate Pikawa. I don't even need the crouch slide to beat you. I mean, that is out of all big dick plays that you can make. That's one of them, right? That's like Razy beating someone on his level with clutch and just saying, "Oh, I'm not even going to use the shield. That's how dominant I'm going to be." Okay, maybe not the shield, but not even using dashing, which is arguably similarly good. Okay, Pikawa's going to top himself on the first one. He can come back strong though, because Bukster's relatively weak. Bukster will not use Orb now. Oh, that was a dirty roll. Stood out in the open. Railable. For a short period. Oh, all the damage! Oh, just like a flap of LG. And job's done. He's going to get attacked. Oh, I thought Pikawa was going to turn around for the rail. He does manage to land it. That's actually a big rail. Bukster's got to really switch his game up quite a bit at the moment. Mega health's up. This is a really bad time to come into this room for health. Didn't even get the 25 there. If I were him, I would just like be sticking around here for a little bit. Even going up to the top light is kind of dangerous when you're on this much stack. I'll get this 25. And let's get out of there. So that's the cue that he can go for the light armor and anticipate some kind of attack. He has got the orb to escape a bit. Bukster's playing a really, really nice defensive game at the moment. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing from Bukster. Pikawa's been good on the damage, but it's so difficult for Pikawa at the moment to track down what Bukster's doing without putting yourself out of position on the rest of the map. So, credit where credit's due to Bukster. Well, that double jump is a little bit freaky just then. He's got heavy up, he orbs onto it, but that's cost him 100 damage. It hits the rail afterwards, but he didn't need the heavy there. It was just it was a ruse. Pikawa is very, very weak after that kill though, and Mega Health is going to be up, but he's going to have to forfeit that. Light's going to be up. Attacking that heavy is going to be probably a no-go. Here's heavy getting taken. Oh, okay. That rocket means he can challenge now for this Mega Health. He's so low on some ammunition, he's not going to bother. He's going to go for his own light. He's 100-100. Conservative play. Okay, that rocket's just silly. That's just silly. I think that was a good opportunity to get a position onto heavy. And he's now missed out on it. Conservative game from Pikawa, but it's fine. There's plenty of time. You don't want to make these plays which could be like 50-50 or even like 60% necessarily when you're behind. Build something for yourself that's a bit more certain. Pikawa's rail there was just stupid, but Bukster also hit a phenomenal shot. But I think Pikawa's going to die now. Doesn't have the extra burst DPS he can just lay down. Bukster's 2-0 up now. Loads of bits of splashy damage. LG's got a smidgen of ammo. Smidgen more ammo now. And that's going to be another one. All that splash, it all adds up after a while. And it works out well. Bukster ready for any fight in heavy, but nothing's even going to be there for him. It's 3-0 with 175 armor and, well, 150 now, 175 health. That's a big ass stack that he's rocking. He's going to push into this. Nope, he didn't look at the vertical game just then, and Pikawa just hits a ton. A literal ton of damage with the rockets. Yeah, Buckster's fleeing at the moment. Like, that went really, really wrong for him. He went from full control to out of control, basically, in record pace. Any repeat? Rail for a rail. Pikawa's sticking around for this. He's low though, but he feels that it's going to be challenged in a rail fight, at which point it's 50-50. Shiny, you don't think Pikawa's got a chance in this? I don't know, man. I feel like these guys are neck and neck. You know, maybe you're right. Buckster's definitely... It just seems like he's warmed up since the first map, right? Because he played a great Corrupted Keep, I think. This is dangerous for Bukster. No way out at all. Pikawa gets some great entry damage and follows up flawlessly. Again, a sketchy moment for Bukster. It's all about how he handles this this situation. He didn't even need to get that health level up. Mega health would have given him max anyway. Oof. I mean, he's as efficient as he possibly could have been with the lightning gun. This is actually kind of annoying now. Yeah, Pikawa doesn't have much of a stack to work with. He's got a weapon advantage, but he just can't stick around because he's a little bit too fragile. He kind of hinged a bit on getting that item himself, and I don't even think he's going to get mega health either. Yep, he just heard it getting taken. Again, a bit more splishy splash. Oh, never mind though. He hits the rail to follow. Bukster's the weaker. Clutch rail to get it to 3-3. 3 minutes to go on top of that, and that is making it a lot harder to call. He took his time lining that one up. He's got the follow-up rail too. Back-to-back rails. 175 health, 100 armor. Bukster, is he falling at the last hurdle here? He needs some health and armor, and he's just wondering where the hell does he go, because Pikawa's got the whole map to work with. He's got heavy. He's making great rotations. Bukster is stuck up at the top. I don't know if Pikawa realizes he doesn't. So Bukster's going to get that light armor when it spawns. He just heard him. Bukster broadcasting a little bit what he's up to on the map. But Bukster's got to take his time. The comeback doesn't need to happen now. He needs to plan for something to happen in about 30 to 60 seconds time. You don't want to do the comeback in the last minute. You want to do it before the last minute. Missing his shots. He needs to fade away again. He needs to re-strategize. The thing is, Pikawa's stack is so overwhelmingly powerful that he can do whatever he wants on the map. And now he knows that Bukster's up there. And if Bukster's not getting any free damage, it's so bad for him. Two big rails. This is where Pikawa can look at trying to even close out the series. Bukster gets himself a 25. Okay, I don't know how he hits that rail, actually. That rail all of a sudden is a bit of a game changer, because now Bukster wants to attack, but he's hit by a nasty rocket. Pikawa will be able to flee and kill a little bit more time. Bukster's so low! He's gonna get taken out with a good jump across from Pikawa. Just over a minute to go. And Bukster... It might drop for him, and it's with those slightly over-aggressive plays with control. He did it. That's the reason it happened on Blood Covenant. He's going to call GG. Pikawa gets it done. Is going to go through to the next round. Very surprising. That's brutal serious. Pikawa played well in here, but at the moment you can tell that Bukster is 3 to Bukster, who's also on 3. But we're watching Pikawa. What a game, actually. What a series. Bukster, man. I thought he had it, dude. He was playing so well on Corrupted Keep and first half of Ruins. It just fell away from him. Just fell away. Pikawa with the big plays. It's good mechanical skill there, allowing him back in. I am very impressed. Let's see what's going to happen next. So we're now getting in towards the quarterfinals. Pikawa could be going up versus CNZ. I need to see what we're gonna stick with. I'm trying to find out from NS if he finished the series with Cypher. I'll go there if I can, but they might have played already. Didn't they play already? Oh my god, guys, okay? Come on. You know I'm working on behalf of you guys here to get these games for you. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't find these. Just shouting at me. Not expecting me to be on the ball with this. Pfft. You guys think I am. I deliver, guys. It's my job to deliver.